everyone, welcome back to the tower. So a little over a week ago, the Disney Parks blog released some pretty huge news regarding some changes coming to the nighttime entertainment at Magic Kingdom. For those of you that don't know what I'm referring to, the Main Street Electrical Parade, which has been at Magic Kingdom for freaking ever, is finally leaving, and it's going to Disneyland. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Forever, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Please don't come back. I have wanted the Main Street Electrical Parade to go for the longest time. I've been so over it. I'm so sorry because I know there's a million of you that don't feel that way, and I feel for you. I do, because that's how I felt when Spectro Magic left. I do feel for you, but it is time. This parade is done. It needs to be done forever. It needs to go away. I just think it's super dated, and compared to the enchanting, wondrous majesty that was Spectro Magic, I just feel like it was such a downgrade when they brought back the electrical parade this go round. So I have been ready for it to leave forever now, and so the fact that it has got me very excited. There are countless rumors circulating on the internet about what may or may not come to Magic Kingdom as a replacement for this parade, but truthfully, I don't even care. I am just so happy that this is not going to be in the park anymore. I would love to see Paint the Night. I think Paint the Night looks spectacular. I would not be mad if it came to Magic Kingdom. I also wouldn't be mad if we got something new. Some people are speculating that there may be a Spectro Magic 2.0 kind of situation, but if that's the case, I don't know why they would have completely destroyed all the floats and turned them into trading pins. I don't know. I would be thrilled if that was the case, but I don't really see that one happening out of all the scenarios I've heard. A lot of rumors going around. Who knows what's actually going to happen, but I'm personally very excited for this particular change. And so this change kind of had me thinking, what are some other things that I really wish would happen at WDW? Because I've been wishing for this one for a long time. So, to kind of go hand in hand with that spirit of change that's coming to Magic Kingdom and the fact that dreams clearly do come true at Walt Disney World, I thought for today's video it would be kind of fun to talk about things that I have always wanted to see at Walt Disney World that have not happened yet and probably never will, but that I would really like to see. So today's video is going to be my Walt Disney World wish list, if you will. Let's get started. Number 1, I would love to see a quality Aladdin-themed attraction in the Walt Disney World parks. Disneyland just had a bangin' stage show devoted to Aladdin that they sadly destroyed for Frozen. That's a topic for another time. But we have no real representation of Aladdin in our parks here in Orlando. Yes, we have the magic carpets, and that's great, but considering that Aladdin was one of Disney's biggest hits, it kind of surprises me that that's all we really have devoted to this character. And I know we also have some meet and greets scattered around, but I would love to see an actual attraction with real quality, like an e-ticket attraction devoted to this film. We have so many attractions like the magic carpets of Aladdin. Dumbo, Triceratops Spin, Astro Orbiter, even though it's a bit more thrilling, is still very, very painfully similar. I just really wish we had something a bit more creative. I think it would be really cool if we had a roller coaster type attraction into the Cave of Wonders, or even a simulator of a magic carpet where you could fly through Agrabah, similar to a Star Tours type thing. I don't know, but I just would love to see something more than just going around in a circle on a magic carpet. That's just me though. Number 2, Tiana-themed character dining. Literally, why isn't this a thing yet? Oh my goodness. Her entire movie is focused around her dream of opening her own restaurant, and it's very obvious that movie-themed dining is popular at Walt Disney World, considering that Be Our Guest is still booking out reservations 180 days in advance, and it's been open for several years now. I personally think it would be a great fit for a table service restaurant at Port Orleans Riverside, considering that Tiana already has her royal guest rooms there. That being said, I am aware that this experience is coming to the Disney Wonder cruise ship, and I think that's awesome, but I do wish it was something that we could have in the parks as well. Number 3, bring Haunted Mansion Holiday to Walt Disney World. I had the amazing experience of going to Disneyland for my 21st birthday, and one of my favorite parts of my entire trip was experiencing Haunted Mansion Holiday. That was one of the coolest things I've ever done at a Disney park, and I don't even like Nightmare Before Christmas. It was honestly just so cool to see the mansion transformed in that way, and there were just so many details and little intricacies that I thought were so interesting to see and pick out. I just really wish we had that experience in Florida. I love Halloween, I love Christmas, and I think it's a great way to tie the holidays into such a classic and beloved attraction. I know that there is basically no chance that this is coming to Disney World anytime soon, but I really wish that it would. Number 4, random sequences in filler magic. Ever since Star Tours The Adventure Continues opened at Hollywood Studios, I thought it would be so cool if a similar technology was used in filler magic. For those of you that may not know, prior to The Force Awakens, Star Tours at Hollywood Studios had 54 unique sequences that could be experienced during the attraction. It's more now because they've added in Force Awakens scenes into that mix as well, but I've always thought that was the coolest thing because you really never know what you're gonna get. And since there's so many wonderful Disney movies that don't really get a lot of love in the parks, I think this would be such a great way to tie them into an attraction. I'm not suggesting that they take out the songs that we already know and love as part of the attraction today, but how cool would it be to have I'll Make a Man Out of You, Colors of the Wind, Topsy Turvy Day, or Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo thrown in there along with them? It would be so awesome. So yeah, that's like honestly my number 1, and I should have put it up higher, but I think that would be amazing. Number 5, Future World 2.0. Once upon a time, Epcot was actually my favorite park, but by once upon a time, I mean like 1998. Ellen's Energy Adventure is super dated, and I know there's some rumors floating around about what may or may not be going in that location, but if that doesn't happen, something needs to, because that attraction is so dated, it's ridiculous. Mission Space's visuals could also use a bit of an update. The attraction itself is fine, but the cinematography is getting a little bit on the old side. And my beloved Wonders of Life Pavilion has sat vacant for God only knows how long. They could put festival activities elsewhere, and truthfully, festivals are only part of the year. I would rather see that space being used for something that's a constant thing in the parks. So basically, Future World just needs some new life breathed into it ASAP. Number 6, more attractions in World Showcase. I love the Grand Fiesta Tour starring the 3 Caballeros, and I loved Maelstrom, but I would love to see more rides in World Showcase. I know there's like a show of some sort in every country, and that's really cool, but I think we could use another ride or 2. Number 7, I wish we could get something to replace or revamp Illumination. I feel like I might get my head ripped off for saying this, but I just do not like Illuminations anymore. I did a long time ago. I used to think it was the coolest, best fireworks show ever. Not anymore, not in a long time. Epcot has had varying versions of Illuminations since 1988. 28 years is a really long time for a fireworks show to survive. I just feel such deep emotion and a sense of magic when I watch Wishes or Fantasmic, and Illuminations does not do that for me at all anymore. And I know Epcot is a different park, and I know Epcot has a different spirit associated with it and a different message to bring to the world. I certainly don't expect Mickey to be out in the middle of World Showcase Lagoon, like dancing around or anything like that. I know that that's not what Epcot's about, and I don't expect it to be, but I do just think it's time for something different, and I would not be disappointed if we saw a new show coming to Epcot sometime soon. I think it would be great. Number 8, Villains Land at Hollywood Studios. There's been rumors of a villains-themed land and or park at Walt Disney World for about 1 million years now, and it still has not happened, and it's tragic. I truthfully don't really have hope that this will happen. I don't really believe that it's going to happen at this point, but it would be so fantastic if it did. I would be so on board if it did, and like, there's this much of me that's still holding out hope that we'll see it one day. I just really wish they would take the hint. People love villains. We want to see villains in the parks. Give us villains. Thank you. And that's pretty much that. Those are the things that I desire and wish for the most to happen on Walt Disney World property. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me if you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what things you would love to see happen at Walt Disney World, or Disneyland, or Disneyland Paris, or whatever your home park may be. And of course, leave me any suggestions for future videos that you may have or any questions for me. And as always, for more magical Disney content, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a magical day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye!